Namaste, welcome to Namita's Delightful Dishes. Today we are making something really special, a wild blueberry cake. This cake is a delicious mix of fluffy spongy layers, sweet blueberry puree and creamy frosting. It's simple yet so flavorful. Let's get started. Today I'm using wild frozen boreal blueberries from Trader's Joe. Feel free to use fresh blueberries for this recipe. Place the wild blueberries into a pot. Add sugar to the pot with the blueberries. Then sprinkle in the cornstarch. Next, pour 1/3 cup of water over the mixture of wild blueberries. Stir all the ingredients together in the pot until they are well combined. Place the pot over medium heat and stir the mixture regularly to avoid burning. As the berry starts to cook, use a spatula or a masher to gently mash them. Let the mixture simmer for about 8 minutes. During this time, the berry will break down further and the mixture will begin to thicken. Meanwhile, as the mixture is cooking, slice the lemon and squeeze out the juice. Turn off the heat and stir in lemon juice into the mixture. Once you have added the lemon juice and mix it well, pour the blueberry mixture into a small bowl. Set this bowl aside. Allow the puree to cool down to room temperature. As it cools, the puree will naturally thicken, reaching a consistency similar to jam. Now let's start preparing our sponge cake. Add 250 g of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder into a mixing bowl. Sift all these dry ingredients at least 4 to 5 times. This process makes the cake light and airy. Next, we will separate the eggs, placing the yolks in one bowl and the whites in another bowl. In the bowl with the egg yolks, add half of the sugar and mix until it's well combined. Add the oil to the yolk and sugar mixture. Mix again until everything is well combined. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence to the mixture and mix well. Pour in the milk and mix everything together until well combined. Sift the flour mixture into the yolk mixture. Then whisk gently in a circular motion just until combined. Take care to avoid overmixing and keep it aside. To prepare the egg whites, start by beating them at a low speed for a minute. Then add in half a teaspoon of cream of tartar or half a teaspoon of lemon juice. And continue to beat. Gradually add the remaining sugar in 3 batches. Increase the mixer speed to medium high and continue mixing until stiff peaks form. Gently fold the egg whites into the yolk batter in 3 separate batches. It is important to use a light hand and a folding motion to blend them together. This way we keep the batter light and airy, avoiding deflations for the perfect spongy texture. Preheat your oven to 340 Fahrenheit. Grease an 8-inch cake pan and line the bottom with parchment paper. Then pour the batter into the prepared pan. Gently tap the pan on the counter to release air bubbles. Bake for 40 to 50 minutes. Let the cake cool in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. Remove from the pan and let it cool completely. Now let's trim the sides and top of the cake to even it out. We will then slice it into 3 layers, creating the perfect base for our delicious frosting. Now let's prepare the wild blueberry cream cheese frosting. In a large bowl, add 8 ounces of cream cheese. Start whipping the cream cheese at a low speed to make it smooth and creamy. Gradually add half a cup of sugar while continue to whip the cream cheese. Remember to scrape the sides of the bowl in between to ensure that the cream cheese mixes well with the sugar. Add 1/3 cup of wild blueberry puree we prepared earlier. Look at the color transformation. It's naturally created a beautiful pink color tone. It is not just tasty but also visually stunning. Add in 3.5 cups of whipped cream to the mixture. Keep whipping the mixture until stiff peaks form. Usually I whip the frosting a bit denser than usual. This helps me decorate the cake more easily, providing a firmer texture that holds its shape well for those beautiful decorations. Let's start assembling the cake. First, apply a small amount of frosting on the surface. Place the first cake layer down and then sprinkle it with the sugar syrup. Using a piping bag, pipe the frosting around the edges of the cake layer to create a rim. This rim acts as a barrier for the filling. Next, add the wild blueberry puree within this rim and spread it evenly. Then add another layer of frosting on top of the blueberry puree. Spread it out evenly. Repeat this process for each layer of the cake. Layer the cake, sprinkle with sugar syrup, add the blueberry puree within the frosting rim, and then cover with more frosting. This will ensure each layer is moist and flavorful. Use the remaining frosting to cover the top and sides of the cake. Then take a cake spatula and smoothly spread the frosting all around, ensuring an even and neat finish. This will give your cake a professional and polished look. Place the cake in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to set. This chilling time helps the frosting firm up. Let's move on to the fun part. Decorating the cake. I'm going to use some fresh flowers for a natural touch. Scatter blueberries for a burst of color. Add chocolate balls for a bit of sweet surprise. And finish it off with simmering edible gold sheets, making our cake not only delicious but also a feast for the eyes. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and feel inspired to give it a try. It's truly delicious. If you like this recipe, please hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tasty recipes. Until next time, happy baking and take care.